Y'all. Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel, the so-called Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Latinos, Puerto Rican, West Indian, and Haitians. Gotta give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who grew well, who teach well. And this is sincere salutation to all those who are pushing the truth and believing the truth across the four corners of the earth. As Ra always says, Lord willing to be edifying. So this is a lesson that I went and did last night that I got from him. Is he had a dream, okay? And man, I thought it was pretty funny, man. Yeah, man, it was pretty cool, man. I'm gonna leave in the comment board the video, man. I think y'all should go watch it, man. I think it was good, man. Even though I'm doing it right here, y'all should go watch the video, man. It's just the way he told the dream. I can't tell it the same way he did, but we're gonna kind of just get down what he was talking about, man. When it comes to reincarnation, man. So basically, in his dream, uh, he started it with Revelations 10 because it was like him and another brother from his camp, okay. And there was another dude who called him, and I guess like he said, "Come over here" or something. And they came over there, and they was trying to show him. They was trying to show that dude, and it was and in his dream he said it was Denzel Washington there too, and he tried to tell Denzel Washington, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull the video because it's probably gonna sound better that way. Let me just pull the video up and then I can read it from there. Just kind of let him tell the story first a little bit, and then we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna read off the scriptures for you. I thought it was pretty funny the way he had it put out. History. I tried this watching it. So a bunch of just random beats I'll be listening to. Where is it at? It's none of that. Mm, come on, man. Here we go. Okay.
Because I don't get many dreams, but I had a dream, a crazy dream, and it actually had Denzel Washington in the dream. So it was Denzel Washington, and it was another Jake, and it was the young brother in the camp, in our camp, in our GMS Orlando camp. The young brother was with me, so it was me, him, and I got called to this other guy. I don't know who the guy was. I couldn't really see his face. All I saw was Denzel face in the dream, and I saw the young brother that was with me, the young brother in our camp, Recall Mark. So I got a call, and the guy said, "Listen, I need you to come," because me and this guy kind of having a back and forth about reincarnation, right? So I called the young brother and I said, "Hey, I need you to come go with me so you can be my reader, bring out the precepts, right?" So I get to the house, and the guy who actually called me, he actually don't believe. It's crazy. The dream is crazy because he actually don't believe in reincarnation neither. But he was telling Denzel that reincarnation is in the
Hey,
Bible.
oh yeah, I don't remember if I said it, man, but double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, man. Woo well, teach well. I don't even know if I said it or not, man. I'm just trying to go clear that up.
But he didn't believe in it. And he was trying to, it's crazy because he was trying to convince Denzel, and I never was tripping out because I saw this man face in the dream. Now I believe what sparked this dream because the brother put in the chat yesterday that Kyrie Irving was going in on whoever on Instagram about the children of God. So I was reading it.
See, look, bro, it's a year ago, man. He talked about Kyrie Irving, man. He was on it, man. The Lord got the spirit on him, y'all. Like he knows what's going on, man. This is happening right now, bro. It's a year ago.
I don't know if that what sparked the dream or not. I don't know. All I know is Denzel was in the dream, some other Jake, me, and a young brother not Kim. And so we get there, and the guy who called me, he don't believe in reincarnation neither, but he was trying to convince Denzel that it's in the Bible, but he just didn't believe in it. I don't know if he was what's the word, agnostic. He don't know what to believe in. I think that's what agnostic means. I don't know. All I know is, so they give me we going back and forth, right? So the first precept that I brought out was I told the brother, I said, give me Revelation 10.
Bro, hold on. Hold on. Bro, y'all see this? Lock it. You see this? He in a dream right now. Preaching to Denzel Washington. All right, let's pull this up. Hey man, this is one of my favorite lessons from him, man. This is cool, man. Yeah, y'all need to go check out his old videos, man. He got some jewels, man. His new ones go hard too. He just be going in, but I like all his stuff, man. Yeah, this dude, man, he with it. But we just gonna read Revelations 10, and we're gonna just get this down. And right here, man, says it in 11, but I'm gonna go back up to the top and read from the top, okay? And just so everybody can get a better understanding, okay? So it says the angel in the little book. Okay, and I saw another mighty angel come from down from heaven, clothed with a cloud, and a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was as it were the sun, and his feet as pillars of fire. And he had in his hand a little book open, and he set his right foot upon the sea, and his left foot upon the earth, and cried with a loud voice, as a as a lion when a lion roareth. And when he had cried, seven thunders uttered seven voices. And when the seven thunders had uttered their voices, I was about to write, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, seal up those things which the seven thunders uttered, and write them not. And the angel which I saw stand upon the sea and upon the earth lifted up his hands to heaven, and swear by him that liveth and liveth forever and ever, who created heaven, and the things that shine, and the things that therein are, and the earth, and the things that are therein are in the sea, and the things that are which therein, and there should be no time, there should be time no longer. In the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of Yahawah should be finished, okay, and declared unto his servants the prophets, okay, whoever they are, okay, which we know how they is. Isaiah 45:3, you know what I'm saying? Treasures of darkness, it's in us, man. We don't know who the prophets is, but we know they come through us. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, go and take a little book which is open, and the hand of the angel was standing upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went into the angel and said unto him, give me a little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter. Because when you read it, man, you're going to first find out everybody done fell away. This is hell. The whole doctrine's off. You're gonna find out everybody antichrist, liars, and all types of stuff, man. So it's gonna make you bitter. But look, but it shall be thy mouth sweet as honey, be in thy mouth sweet as honey. See, after you finish eating the whole scroll, you realize why everything gotta happen, why it happened, and you're okay with it, man. If you love the Lord, man, you're gonna accept His judgment, man. This is what's supposed to happen. I took a little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up, and in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And this is all basically talking about John the Revelator, man. This is John the Revelator speaking right now. He said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. That means he gonna got to come back again and do it again, just like everything else. See, he got to come back too, and he was here. It's all about business, man. Believe it or not. So we're gonna break down a little bit more about everything, and basically whatever lot you were in last time in Rome, whatever your social security number is, whatever it was, that's basically your lot number. Okay, that's where that's your time serving here in hell. Okay, and every time you come back, every time you go die, you go to the Lord and He judge you. You come back here to serve that again, or you just don't come back at all. But this time is the last time, man. We already showed you in the last video. I did the longest video I've done about Satan and Lucifer, man. If you go look in there, the scripture's in there, man. I ain't gonna just keep pulling it up because I'm trying to show other things that I haven't got to show yet. And we need to stay on topic, man. But there it goes. It says that John the Revelator was got to come back. So now we're gonna look up this right here, Daniel 12:4. Okay, well we're gonna start at 3. Okay, so but thou, O Daniel, let's go. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many into righteousness as the stars forever and ever. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book. What's that book? The little book we was just reading about. Even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And that's on Esau's side, and that's on Jacob's side. But their knowledge is gonna stop, man. Their knowledge is gonna stop with the MOTB, man. After that, man, that's it. They're done for. They're gonna go all the way down. Okay, and that's where they at. The video, little small video I sent you, they're getting ready to do it, and you just seen it. So here it come. We're gonna keep preaching until it come, man. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay, but basically, the one thing that I like the most about the whole thing is our knowledge, which is Jacob, never stops increasing, man. You know what I'm saying? Our knowledge is just like the universe, infinite, man. We don't never stop learning. So that's why we don't go search to and fro and look all over the place and try to learn everything. Why the moon was here. We don't care. Because we know that there's things beyond this. You see what I'm saying? That's how you know who Jacob is, by their fruits, man. What they care about. Okay? People just saying fruits like you're just being kind to people. No, that is not your fruit. If you're not spiritual, if you don't understand this parable and you don't go break it down to show people, then you're probably not part of the Lord's people, man, because that's what the Lord people know we're supposed to do. So, you know what I mean? But we're gonna go right here, and I'm gonna go back to the story in just a second. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the story in just a second because we got to finish it out. I'm gonna go back to the story a little bit before we go any more. But we looked right there. It says, "But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, looking for what? Sound doctrine, because all this thrift store doctrine out here. You know what? I came up with a new word for this. Okay, you can't go into this word and this truth and have that STD doctrine. Okay, thrift store doctrine. You can't come in here with that. Okay, you got to get rid of the STDs, man. If you want to understand this book. Okay, simple as that. Okay, because that's what that doctrine is. It's a disease, man, and it needs to get rid of. That's why they over there talking about we're gonna shred everybody who believes in Jesus Christ. They say everybody who believes in Yahawashi Reincarnation, because they best believe they know He will. So let's get with it. We're gonna get with this. I'm gonna type in this Malachi chapter 4:5, but then we're gonna go back and listen to everything else, all the other part of his story, man, other part of his dream. You know, I just don't feel right saying it, man. I don't want to let him do it because he knows. He knows. You know what I'm saying? He was there.
In verse 11, right? You go into John the Baptist. Salaki, John the Revelator. When Yahawashi told him that he got to come back and stand in his lot, right?
Yep.
So then I told the brother to get me Daniel 12 and 4 and read from verse 4, Daniel 12, verse 4, all the way down.
So we're going to do that real quick. Daniel 4, 12, all the way down. Just want to make sure I keep up with him and to show you what's going on. Running back, and I'll come back over here. Daniel 4 and 12. But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the end time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood another two, the one on the side of the bank of the river, and the other on the side of the bank of the river. And one said to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, how long shall it be the end of these wonders? Okay. And I heard a man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left unto heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever, that it shall be for a time, times and a half, and when he shall have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people, and all these things shall be finished. See, he scattered us. Remember, talk about he scattered Israel. He's talking about Israel, man. And I heard, and see, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. And I heard, but I understood not. Then I said, oh Lord, what shall the end be of these things? What's that? The same thing that's been playing over and over and over again. Measurements of threes. He said, go thy way, Daniel. For the words are closed up and sealed to the end, to the time of the end, which is right now. Y'all know it is. I've showed too many videos. You not know. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So if you don't understand what we're saying, you tell me. And from the time that daily, and from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, the abomination that maketh desolate set up, which is in what's that saying? It's in Matthew. That's in Matthew 24. Yup. There shall be 1,290 days. Blessed is he that waiteth and cometh to the 1,305 and 30 days. But thou go thy way to the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. Let's go look at this word lot. You see that? Okay, lot. What do it mean by lot? Let's look. It says lot. And then it says portion. You skip the pebbles part. They ain't talking about that. Portion, lot, portion. Thing assigned by casting lots. Recompense. Remember you say pay your recompense on your head? Remember we said that? Retribution. See? Come down a little bit more. Okay? An unused root meaning to be rough as a stone, properly a pebble, a lot. Small stones being used for what that purpose. And you know what other purpose is used for? Daniel 2:17. Stones, man. And then the stone people too. But that's figurative. But now figuratively, look, figuratively, a portion or destiny. See? Lot. So you've been playing your destiny or your lot over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's why they call the next generation. This is why they call it Generation Z. Because this is the last time we're going to be reincarnated into the earth, man. Okay? This is the last time that we're done, man. This is over with. It's game over. It's the end. It's the end of the road. Okay? And who all want to have this ticket, you better be doing this. Or you're gonna serve death. Okay? You're gonna meet death. Okay? You're not gonna make it. Okay? If you don't do this, which is listen to the prophets and listen to the people who listen to the prophets that are sending you to. Okay? You listen to anybody else, you're gonna die. Okay? I'm not gonna break it down to you. Okay, so now we've done that. We're gonna go back and let them talk a little bit.
the Lord told Daniel that he got to come back and stand in his lot. Then I went through the precepts, right?
He told both of them. He said, John and Daniel, you gotta come back and you gotta serve your lot because we gotta come get the one. You gotta come get the Greek speaking Jews. We gotta come get the nations that are Greek speaking Jews, which is us. Okay, Lord willing, it's us because I don't see nobody else doing this but Great Millstone. Okay.
So we was going through the precepts, and I was like, man, it's another one. I said, get Malachi chapter 4, verse 5, right?
Yep.
And I asked him, I said, everybody know about John the Baptist, right? He was like,
okay. Malachi 4:5. Let's pull it up. Well, you know what? Let me finish that.
Yeah. They both was like, yeah. So I said, read Malachi 4:5. And I was finna go into Matthew 18, Matthew 17, Matthew 11. And then the guy started talking trash. The guy who called me, right? Because Denzel started to get convinced in the dream. It's crazy that it was Denzel, man. For real. I mean, I saw this man's face clear. So the guy started to get hot because I was using the precepts to prove about reincarnation. So I brought out Revelation 10:11, if I'm mistaken. Revelation 10, right in verse 11. I had to bring out Daniel 12:4, the young brother. We read from Daniel chapter 12, verse 4, all the way down. And then I started going to the other precepts to prove about reincarnation, which I'm going to read. Just telling you the point of this lesson is because of the dream that I had. So Denzel was getting convinced about reincarnation. So the guy that called me and told me to come to show his client or his whoever that reincarnation is in the Bible, he started getting hot with me right when I was going to bring out Matthew 11, after I had the brother to read Malachi 4:5 about Elijah, right? The Lord shall send Elijah back, right? So I had to bring out Matthew 11 and 17 to precept Malachi 4:5. The guy started getting hot, and he got in my face. What he did was, what got me hot, he pointed his finger in my face, right? And I don't know why, but he had a remote, like a TV remote or some kind of remote in his hand, and he touched my Adam apple with it. And he was like, and he pointed at my Adam apple, and he got hot, and I slapped the shit out of his ass in the dream. And when I slapped him, I woke up, and I was like, damn, that was a dream. But Denzel was starting what actually he had got convinced. He was like, okay,
Jay got bad.
I'm seeing it. This is exactly what he said. I'm seeing it. I'm understanding. The guy got mad and he got in my face. He pointed at me and he had a remote in his hand. The remote, I could feel it like it was real. The remote touched my throat and I slapped the shit out of his ass. And that's when I woke up. So I just said, I'm gonna do a lesson on this. Because it seemed like it was so.
He said, I'm doing less on this, man. They gonna hear it. Bro, that's lit, man. Shit's funny as hell. But yeah, we're gonna go into the story, but that's where this whole lesson came from, man. That shit funny as hell. But alright, let's go and get this. Oh shit. You can tell he tired too, man. He was up late. Yeah, it was a probably late day, man. So it says, behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet. This is Malachi 4, verse 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great dreadful day of Yahawashi, of the Lord Yahawashi. See? Elijah got to come back, okay? See? So he got to come back. That's why he was going to go show him that. And that's why he started getting salty. Because he knew that if he didn't put that remote out, then they, you know what I'm saying? Denzel's going to wake up. So he knew he had to do something. He knew he was going to get slapped in the mouth, but he went on ahead and did it. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children and the heart of the children to the fathers. Least I come to smite the earth with a curse. See? Hmm. Interesting. But look right here. That's how we know we're gonna send back Elijah too. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going down. We're gonna read Matthew chapter 17. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Okay, I'm just going down based off of how he did it, man. And we're gonna kind of get to putting it all together at the end, so you can really see what's being said, man. Okay, like this is not no game. Okay, you can't receive this, you in trouble, man, for real. And after 6 days, Yahawashi taketh Peter, James, and John and his brother, and bringing them up to the high mountain apart. And he was transfigured before him, and his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment was as white as light. And behold, he appeared unto him Moses and Elias, talking to him, and he said, Peter, and Peter and answered Peter, and said unto Yahawashi, Lord Yahawashi, it is good for us to be here. If wilt thou let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for thee, one for Moses, and one for Elias, yeah. While he yet spake, behold, the bright cloud overshadowed them, and behold, a voice shot out the cloud which said, This is my beloved son, who I am well pleased to hear. Hear ye him. And when the disciples heard it, they fell on their face and were sore afraid. And Yahawashi came and touched them and said, Arise, and be not afraid. And then they lifted up their eyes and saw no man save Yahawashi only. Okay. And as they came down to the mountain, Yahawashi charged them, saying, Tell the vision to no man until the Son of Man be risen again from the dead. And the disciples asked him, Why even say the scribes that Elias must first come? And Yahawashi answered unto them, Elias truly shall first come and restore all things. See? Go right here. Let me show you. Let me just show you this real quick. Elijah's is Elijah. See? It's Elijah. Okay? That's who it's talking about. So y'all don't get confused. Because it says Elias, okay? It says Elijah. That's who it is. Okay? Just so you won't get confused, man. That's talking about Elijah. That's Elijah. Okay? So, and the disciples asked him, saying, uh, when the scribes that Elijah must first come, and the answers said unto him, Elijah's truly shall first come and restore all things. So we're going to go back to that later on in the lesson. You're going to understand what that means, okay? But I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not, but not have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise, shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then the disciples understood that and spake unto them of John the Baptist. See what they're saying, man, is Elijah was John the Baptist who came back again. Okay, at a time. Elijah is John the Baptist. Okay, but John the Baptist got his head cut off and he had to come back, man. And this is talking about him coming back right here. Okay, but I'm gonna put some other stuff, and you're gonna see, man. Just this is what is being said. Okay, you got to keep an open mind. You can't think uh carnally. You know what I'm saying when you're reading the Bible, man. Okay, dude, we're talking about the power of the universe, man. This is not in your understanding. Okay, and if Lord willing you the elect, you're gonna be patient enough to understand what's being said. If you're not, you're just gonna go away and just be like whatever. Just like that one dude did when that dude went in there in his house and was talking about when I was talking about the third world comes, the one before they deleted. I'm talking about the dude coming in the house and he was saying like all this stuff about the wars and stuff, and Esau was like, "So when's the inspection gonna be done?" Like you just gonna be one of those guys, you know what I mean? Whatever. You gonna wish you wasn't after you find out. Matthew 11, verse 1. We're gonna read down here. And it came to pass when Yahawashi had made an end of the commanding of his 12 disciples, he departed thence to teach and preach in their cities. Now, when John had heard in the prison works of Yahawashi, he sent two of his disciples and said unto him, Art thou he that should come, or do we look for another? Yahawashi answered and said unto them, Go and shew John again those things which ye do hear and see. The blind receive their sight, and the lame walk, and the lepers cleansed, and the deaf hear, and the dead are raised up, and the poor have the gospel preached to them. And blessed is he who shall ever not be offended in me. See, there's a lot of people who are offended that they're, you know what I'm saying, they little plantation Christian doctrine is wrong, and they don't want to come to the truth, man. Anybody around me isn't. You know, most people around me are like, they get it, but you know, they just, it's a lot to wake up for this. So Yahawashi's tribute to John, okay, and and as they departed, Yahawashi began to say unto the multitudes concerning John, What went ye out into the wilderness to see? A reed shaken in the wind. But what went ye out for to see? A man clothed in cloth raiment. Behold, that they wear soft clothing in kings' houses. Who's that? That's your TD snakes, your Threthro dollars, your bimbo bimmies, and all them other old bucketheads. That's them. See? Said, a man clothed in soft raiment. Behold, they that wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. But what went ye out for to see? A prophet? Yea, I say unto you, and more than a prophet. For this is he of whom is written, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of the women, there have not risen greater than John the Baptist, notwithstanding that he is least in the kingdom of heaven, is greater than he. See? And from the days of John the Baptist till now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it by force. See? So who's that? Who's the kingdom of heaven? Who's the kingdom of heaven? We are part of the kingdom of heaven, man. Lord willing. Because we the only ones that see this parable, man. So Lord willing, man, he's actually dealing with us. You see what I'm saying? We got violently taken by force. And still to this day we're living under that force that was taken by us, man. We stuck and we stuck out here. So for all the prophets and law prophesied until John. And if ye will receive it, this is Elias or Elijah, which was for to come. See? That's why it's talking about both of them at the same time, because it's the same person, man. John the Baptist came back as Elijah. Okay, because Elijah, when you go look in the other part of the Bible, back when in the Old Testament, Elijah was taken up to a chariot, man. He did not die. Okay, so this is how John the Baptist came back, was through him. Because they was like, what do you know what I mean? They couldn't believe he was there, because he got beamed up in the chariot. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling into their fellows. Okay, and I hold on, I'm gonna just pull this up real quick just to prove that. Okay, for the people that's new. Okay, we're gonna prove it right here. Okay, so 2 Kings 2:11. Okay, right there. See, it's in the Old Testament. He already been left, man. He left, and somehow he just pulled back up and was walking around, man. But he wouldn't just pull up walking back around. It was written for this to happen, man. This is how he came back. But let me see. We do King James. I don't like doing any other version of King James, man. Okay, that's just me. I just don't like doing number 1611 King James, man. I don't mess nothing else. And it came to pass, as they still went on and talked, but behold, there appeared a chariot of fire, horses of fire, and parted them both asunder, and Elijah went up by whirlwind into heaven. This is the chariots, man. Them big ass fucking wheels up inside the wheels. That's gonna destroy the whole earth because it's wicked here, man. So we're gonna go back over here and finish reading this. He hath ears. He that have ears to hear, let him hear. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. And my 2/3. But John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say, he hath a devil. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous, a winebibber, a friend of publicans and sinners, but wisdom is justified of her children. Okay, we're just gonna stop right there because we're gonna deal with we're just dealing with talking about reincarnation. And first and foremost, after he came back as Elijah and left again, he came back again, man. And that's all about business, man. Believe it or not, man. That was John the Baptist again coming back to teach this truth to the end of time. And this is why our doctrine is not like everybody else's, man. This is why Great Millstone's doctrine is not like anybody else's, man. Lord willing, we the right doctrine. But as I can see, ain't nobody done proved them wrong. So, you know, moving on. Ecclesiasticus 3:20, okay? And we know that hell's here, man. I got a whole video on it. If you don't know about it, you know, if you're new, just go over to the other verses, the one. It's a video that says hell is here, and it's gonna show you about the dates and ordinances, time zones change. To show you about Esau, Edom, this is the Rob Roman Empire, man. Go back over there and check that out. And why there's war weapons in the land of uprightness. So Ecclesiastes 3:20. Go all into one place, all of the dust, and all return to dust again. See, don't say you burn in hell ever, man. They're just saying that, man. We all go back to Yahawah, and then you get your judgment, and then you serve your same lot back here again. That's it. And that's what you've been doing your whole life, and you don't even know it. You're about to find out this time, because it's the last time, man. And that's what revelation means. It means to unveil, to reveal. Okay, and this is why this truth hasn't been revealed until now. Okay, because it wasn't on the earth. Okay, so you know what I'm saying, Lord willing. But I know we right, man. They ain't no man. I done listened to enough, man. You ain't fooling the elect, man. This is what it is. And I'm not even saying I'm the elect. I'm just saying like even me who don't even know I'm the elect, I can know this is the truth, man. Like whatever. Like Lord willing, I am, but I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna see who goes to the end with it. So in Kings, Elijah got beamed up. We talked about that. We showed you that already. And then we're gonna go 2 Corinthians 5:10. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm surprised that only that as many people that watched it did, man. Man, if I would have knew that was him, man. But it's only the will of the Lord who gets to see it, man. That's why it's only 110 people, man. He put the spirit on to even go look at this, man. Like, Lord don't play, man. But we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahawashi. Everyone may receive the things that is done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. See, no matter what you done, you got to appear before Yahawashi, and then you got to come back. And this the precept for it. Second address. Hey, after death shall the judgment come, when we will live again. Like I don't understand. Like even if it was our only time being here, and y'all whatever doctrine talking about Jesus will raise us from the dead, that's reincarnation. So why y'all saying y'all don't believe in reincarnation? That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense. Like your doctrine is just bullshit. Like it's bullshit. Like how you gonna be raising from the dead then? How's Jesus gonna die and rise from the dead if reincarnation don't exist? That's what I'm saying. Like y'all bugged out, man. I'm talking about the ones who are teaching false doctrine, not people who are just listening. Okay. Talk to the ones who are actually out there being like, we know the truth and we got a church and we got 1,000 followers. And y'all act like you just been here the first time. They're not teaching you this, man. Because they're liars, man. 5013C. Go look it up. Tax write-off. And then, for after death shall the judgment come, and we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. That's what's happened every time. We just woke up and been like, them niggas doing wrong, they doing wrong, and they doing wrong. God come back. They doing wrong, they doing wrong. That's what's gonna happen. Okay? But this is the last time we gotta do it. Okay? Lord willing. It is. I know it is. Okay? We know it is. Okay? We got all the measurements. You can't fool us. We know the Lord. You can't fool us with that bull diggity. Okay? You try real hard, you all. Can't do it. Okay? You're not getting all of us. Okay? You ain't getting none of us. Not real Israel. Okay? Because as much as I know, I don't really know nothing other than this. Okay? And what I'm reading. Okay? You can't even fool me. Ain't no way you fooling them. Because I know they smarter than me. I wasn't that smart growing up. So this is the precept. After that says in Exodus 14:5. I'm gonna just leave it right there. Okay. Like I said, every time we come back, we do that. Come back to our same line. This is 14:32. To back it up, all spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So basically, if you were in the lot of being a prophet, you was a prophet last time. Now, whether you was a good prophet or a wicked one, if you was a holy one or a wicked one, you're gonna know by that person's works. You're gonna know if they're diligently trying to change themselves in portions and change themselves in measurements. Because the Lord doesn't want us to just be like, oh, try to be perfect. That's why I said, why be over righteous? You're supposed to dismember yourself in Babylon in portions, because we were bring here in portions. We got to do it like the Lord, right? That's why we're doing it that way. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to get it like it's a process, okay? And you do it with the words because the words are alive. But you're not going to see them come alive unless you're the prophets. So, or at least the ones who are hearing the prophets. You see what I'm saying? You got to be in somewhere in that realm of the people that were listening to the prophets, or you were the prophets. You got to be those two people in those lots. You're doing that your whole time you've been here. Okay? If you was over here playing, gambling their whole life, then that's what you've been doing, bro. The last, like, I don't know how many centuries, or every third or fourth century, you've been doing that every time. And basically, that's how we know when we get to the end, like, you have no excuse, bro. Like, it's over. You know what I mean? Nobody didn't want to pay attention, man. But that's cool. It's the spirit of Yahawashi. Okay. So, and it says, the spirits of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. For Yahawah is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. See, that's talking about us, man. That's talking about Hebrew Israelites, not the churches that you've been building up, that you've been putting blood under. I'm talking about that. And I'm gonna do a video later on that's gonna show you what's gonna happen to you if you believe in that Christianity doctrine. I'm talking to 2/3. I'm gonna show you, because what's his name? Childish Gambino. He showed you in this movie. He showed you in his little video. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna bring it up for you. Okay, so we can get a first view. Okay, why they did that. Okay, because you got to remember these rich celebrity people. They smart, man. They're trying to show you something. Okay, y'all over here just thinking it's a rap song. No. Okay, hold up. Hold on. We're gonna do Exodus 25. Lock in. Whew. Exodus 25. Okay. Okay. Now it says, we're gonna read up a little bit 4:4. Okay. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above. See? So who's doing all these crosses and What's all that stuff in the churches, man? Those are the harlot houses, man. You're not supposed to do that. See? No graven images. Where's your crosses? Why you got your crosses? Why you got your Jesus pieces? That's why you got one dude over here talking about he finna slaughter anybody who talking about Jesus because it's made up. He's right. Okay? The hell with the Jesus doctrine. And anybody else who want to follow it, you get killed off, man. We're not here for that. We're here for Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Okay? It says, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. It says, don't make none of that, man. Don't make none of that, man. And the graven images is just talking about not making anything that's not Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Okay? I'm pretty sure there's ways that you can express your love to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, but it ain't no graven image. You know, it could be like, you know, how you know what I'm saying, Yahawah and Azariah, they got, you know, they just say little thing on their picture, you know, they got some stuff, you know, Lion of Judah, whatever, they got their stuff, but that's because it's not graven image, it's because that's really who they are. Graven image are the people who are trying to claim that they're the chosen people, and they're talking about we're anti-Semitic. But then y'all get on there on the internet later on and say we all credit card machines and you can just do whatever you want with us. All right, well, whatever. We're gonna see. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord Yahawashi, thy God, Yahawah, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So that means every single time he visits you, it means that he puts you back in your lot. He doesn't come and say, hey, come sit down, let's have an interview. This is talking about the divine power of the universe. If he visits you, that means he puts breath in you. Okay? And he brings you back to hell to serve out whatever the fuck you did last time, which is the same fucking thing. Okay? Every time, man. Okay, and y'all over here worrying about people cursing and stuff. Like, you gotta understand, that's not nothing wrong with that, man. Okay, go watch Mind Control Through Gradualism from GMS and Truth Orlando. I'm gonna put that one on here. I'm gonna put the one that talked about his dream, and then y'all can go look at them, man. Because I'm not gonna sit here and try to explain that. You know what I'm saying? That's for another lesson for another time. We worried about other issues. We trying to get people to see this is the truth, which is the hopeful elect, so we can wake up, so we can go home. You know, and the hopeful elect is also men, women, and children, not just 144,000 elect. Okay, it's a group of men, women, and children too. We got to get y'all to wake up. Thou shalt not bow down myself. Okay, and it says, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord Yahawashi, thy God Yahawah, in vain. And how you do that? By calling on Jesus Christ, because that's not who he is. For the Lord Yahawashi will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain, or that not hold him guiltless yet. So you see, remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. 6 days shall arbor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord Yahawashi thy God, and thou shalt not do any work, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger, nor thy within thy gates. Okay, this is how it was back then. Okay, that's how it was. But Esau Edom obviously screwed that up. So, you know, we're just going to go back to what we're talking about. Deuteronomy 24:16. Sometimes I'll be going off a little bit too far. Because the whole book's just interesting, man. You know, I've never read it like this. So that's why I'll go back in and just be like, oh, wow, that's what it says. So, Deuteronomy 24:16. The father shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. See? That's why it says over here, that's why it says it over here, okay? Isaiah 14:21 and 22. This is why it says this, man. Look, check this. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their forefathers. They did not rise, and they did not possess the land, nor they fill the face with cities. Okay? For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off Babylon the name, the remnant, and the son, and the nephew, saith the Lord Yahawashi. Right here it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their forefathers, because they're the same person. See, didn't he say over here that he would visit? He said in didn't he say over here in it was in Exodus? Didn't he say that he was visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children? See, it's the same people, the father or the children. He didn't make no new people, man. It's the same people, man. You're the same person who you was in the ancient times, and if you was evil, then you was evil, man. If you was good, you was good. Okay, so there ain't no excuse whenever this judgment comes. Okay, you're gonna get served. So all of it. So now we're gonna go back. And I hope this is edifying. I hope y'all seeing this, man. This is priceless, man. This is literally salvation for free. Like I don't know why somebody wouldn't want to do this. So that's look right here. Look, let's go with this right here. Everybody trying to save Esau. This is what he's trying to tell you, man. Okay? Thou shalt not pervert the judgment of the stranger. Who that? Which is Esau Edom, man. He's the stranger. He said he was a stranger and a vagabond, nor the fatherless, nor take the widow's raiment to pledge. See, we're not supposed to do none of that. Okay? Which means don't get married with somebody who's already got a divorce, man. You're not supposed to do that. Okay, this is just talking to Israel. If you're not Israel, do whatever you want. Okay, but Israel's not gonna do that. Okay? We're not doing that. Okay? Hey, because Yahawashi is our first love. You know, Yahawah is our first love. Yahawah and Yahawashi. Yahawashi was there too. Okay, that's our people, man. That's who we rock with. So let me run this back. Ezekiel 18:2. I see how Lot said destiny. Ain't no. See, that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna show you that in no church, man, because they don't even know what that means. So, what mean ye? Let's go here. And the Lord Yahawashi, look, Yahweh deals justly with individuals. The word of the Lord Yahawashi came unto me again, saying, what mean ye that ye use this proverb concerning the land of Israel, saying, the fathers have eaten sour grapes, and the children's teeth are set on edge. As I live, saith the Lord Yahawashi, ye shall not have occasion to any more to use this proverb, you should not have occasion any more use to this proverb in Israel. Behold, all souls are mine. As the soul of the Father, so also the soul of the Son is mine. The soul that sinneth, it shall die. But if a man is just, and do which is lawful and right, and hath eaten upon the mountains, and have not eaten upon the mountains, neither have lifted up his eyes to the idols in the house of Israel, idols of the house of Israel, neither have defiled the neighbor's wife, neither have come to a menstruous woman, and have not oppressed any, but hath restored the debtor at his pledge, have spoiled none by violence, have given his bread to the hungry, and hath he covered the naked with a garment, he that have not given forth upon usury, neither have taken any increase, neither have withdrawn his hand from iniquity, and hath exalted true judgment between man and man. And see, true judgment. See, this is not our judgment. True judgment is understanding Yahawashi's judgment. Hath walked in thy statutes and kept thy judgments to deal truly. He is just. He shall surely live, saith the Lord Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay. See, it's more than just. It's more than just like just saying you believe in him, man. You guys should really go in here and eat these scrolls, man, because it's not nothing to play with. So Proverbs, and that's why it's saying all those people who've been doing that. He was saying if you do that, you're not gonna make it, man. So that's why it says don't take in none of their ways, man. Don't take in none of Esau Edom's ways. You're just gonna keep playing that over and over and over again, but you get down to it, you realize that you don't even have a choice, man. If that's your lot, you're gonna play that lot, man. You don't have no choice. So the lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is the Lord Yahawashi. That's another one talk about lot. Proverbs 16:33, man. And it's the same type of lot, man. The lot don't change. You go pull it up, H1486. Right there.
Strong's H 1486. Goral.
See? Portion of destiny, recompense, retribution, lot, portion. Okay? Same thing. Okay? And so now we're going to look this up. Okay? We're going to look this up, and then we're going to look up something else for you. Okay? Well, first we're going to look this up, and then I'm going to pull that up. So Matthew 19:27. Okay? Okay? The disciples' reward. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Okay. Then it says, and Yahawashi said unto them, Verily I say to you, that which have followed me, in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, which is so-called Negroes again, tribe of Judah and Israel, the tribe of Judah and Israel, and first and foremost Yahawashi, ye shall also sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man. I'm telling you, man. That's the prophecy right there. Peter asked unto them, Behold, what's going down? And he starts talking about it, and then it come down right here. See? But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. See? There's Jacob and Esau again, right there. Verse 30. Prophecy that has to do with the same prophecy since the dawn of time. Okay? You're going to find it all through the whole Bible, man. But we're going to do this for you. We're going to look up regeneration right here. Okay? Generation. We're going to do that, and then we're going to look it up in Google, too. Since y'all don't think this means anything, you know. It says new birth, reproduction, renewal, recreation, regeneration, hence renovation, regeneration, the production of a new life consecrated to Yahawah, a radical change of the mind for the better. The word often used to denote restoration of a thing is pristine state, a renovation, a renewal, restoration of life after death. See? A renovation of the earth after the deluge. What does that mean? Renovation of the earth after the deluge. What does that mean? Interesting. We're about to find out. Boom. A severe flood. Interesting. Okay, so that's what that means. So it means the renovation of the earth after the flood. The renewal. See? See? What do you mean? He renewed the earth. He regenerated it. The renewal of the world to take place after the renewal of the world to take place after destruction by fire. See? As the Stoics taught. Who is the Stoics? Very interesting. I'm learning a whole bunch of new stuff. That's why I like going back and doing tributes and going in there and just really, going through the crevices of everything. A person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. A member of an ancient philosophical school. Oh, so them.